Hello, we're driving in the Atacama desert right now, and we're passing a nice suite of volcanoes. There's a nice little volcano to our left here, that's San Pedro, and behind it is San Pablo, and there's more volcanoes coming along the road. But there's something else going on here, and I wanted to talk with Osvaldo here about this. Let me swing the camera around. So, there's Osvaldo, and there's Josefa, and Reina, and there's me. And we are driving actually over a big magma chamber, don't we?
Yeah, in Arizona, yes. We actually are driving in the ALTIPLANO-PUNA volcanic complex now, which is a volcanic province, which main feature it's the presence of massive ignimbrite deposits, about 70,000 kilometers square. So just imagine
70,000 square kilometers. It's an enormous feature.
It is, yeah, it is. And it's not only a feature that outcrops in Chile, also in Argentina and in Bolivia. So it's a massive thing. And one of the things about it is, well, scientists actually wondering where all this is coming from. What is the source of all this material? And well, thanks to the geophysicists and all the surveys they actually interpreted partial melting anomaly beneath us, which is about 15 kilometers deep, and it's calculated with, hear that, about 500,000
slow 500,000
cubic kilometers.
Let me put that in context. The eruption in La Palma recently had 0.3 cubic kilometers, and St. Helens in 1980 had 0.9 kilometers. Krakatau 1883 was 16 cubic kilometers of erupted material. So how much are you saying is down there? 500,000
cubic kilometers, which is similar to the Black Sea.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's more or less the same amount of magma, basically, that it's based on different geophysical surveys. So irrespective of the method, most of them they overlap in the position, and the position actually overlaps with the ALTIPLANO-PUNA volcanic complex. So there are arguments to say, okay, so the source of this of all the ignimbrites here is actually the ALTIPLANO-PUNA magma body.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Now, there was big eruptions in the past. Has there been any big ignimbrite type eruptions from the ALTIPLANO-PUNA magma body recently? I'm not aware. It's all a little older, isn't it?
Yeah, well, all the ignimbrites actually they erupted 10 million years ago. Then they have different cycles, these flare-ups of material. So there is a constant cycle of 2 million years, so 10 million years, then 8 million years, then 6 million years, 4, 2, and the last one, well, I mean, the significant one was 1 million years before. So recently, not really about, about caldera eruptions, but we have some active volcanoes here.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously there's San Pedro and there's San Pablo. Let me swing around. There they are. So here's Pedro, Pablo, and so St. Peter and St. Paul, if you will. And then, of course, there's more volcanoes up there. And here to our right, there's yet more volcanic cones. So, but many of those seem to cluster around the anomaly. Isn't that correct? So there seems to be as if, oops, there's a big animal.
Asuri.
Oh my god.
It's two?
Asuri, it's same family of ostriches. So they are very rare actually to see. So there you go, you have a family.
Hey. And a volcano in the background. How exciting. There's 3 of them. What kind of bird is that? An ostrich type?
Yeah, it's a family of the ostriches.
Oh, wow.
They call it Suri.
fantastic. Okay, let's go back to volcanoes. So, now, these super volcano flare-ups or ignimbrite flare-ups, there were several of them. So, what you're saying is there was one million year ago. Do you think there might be another one?
Oh, that's a good question. It's actually a thing that most of the geoscientists care about, because it's not clear if this magma body it's expanding or is shrinking. So it's very difficult to say. Based on geophysics, it's complicated because actually surveys is a picture of the present day. So we don't really know what is happening.
Yes, I see. But the potential is there. But this also means that this giant magma body underneath us, it must have a lifetime of multiple millions of years.
Yeah.
So it's actually kept alive for this amount of time.
You need material to sustain it.
You need
alive.
hot material coming in. So there is I don't know whether it's a permanent flux, but there's a continuous influx of material. Otherwise, this body would freeze up and make a Pluton.
Yeah.
So this is quite fascinating. Anyway, there's a new volcano here on our
Paniri.
to the right. This is Paniri, and there we just see this one. And of course, it's pretty high. We are now at several thousand meters of altitude, and these guys they're pretty tall. So yeah, we are not hoping to go too high today because we just arrived. We need to get a little bit of time to get used to the altitude. But yeah, so the exciting thing is that there's a giant super volcano magma chamber underneath us, and well, it does feel a little odd, I have to admit. So, well, thank you very much, Osvaldo, for your explanations. This is very exciting.
You are very welcome.
Thank you. And we'll talk more about this in the next little while. And I'll try to keep the camera steady as well. And there's two people who want to say hello. Okay, cool guys. Okay, see you later. All the best. Good luck. And we'll provide updates a little very soon. Okay, hey do. Bye-bye.